Showing item. In other words, no we do. In other words, no we do. You. YouTube.
All right, hello guys.
3 of 10.
Give me just a second, guys.
Lennon's Kitchen. At Lennon's Kitchen. Lennon's Kitchen. Air fryer chili dog. Lennon's Kitchen. Pause video. Player. Double tap to hide player controls.
Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Lennon's Chow Time. Welcome to Lennon's Chow Time, and welcome to Lennon's Kitchen. In this channel, you will find recipes, kitchen-related content, and more, everybody. You guys, I once again have blurry vision, but it's not because of my cornea. Part of it is, part of it isn't. I'm wearing my old glasses. My current glasses are actually going to have to be remade because the frame that I had snapped on the top, and when I went to take them to iMart Express, they did not sell the frame that I've been using. And they gave me an alternate frame, but the lens is going to have to be remade in order to fit that frame. So the lens isn't going to be ready for a week. Hopefully, Lord willing, either Thursday or Friday of next week, they'll be ready. They will notify me via text message and or email. But anyways, everybody, in this channel, you will find recipes, kitchen-related content, and more. Welcome to Lennon's Chow Time. We're making air fryer chili dogs today with the works. The only thing that we don't have is mustard. I forgot to get it at the store the other day. When I was looking in the fridge, I completely forgot. So we're not going to have mustard, which is no big deal. We'll just have ketchup, relish, chili, and cheese. Well, we're going to do them in the air fryer, but first we're going to make the chili. We're going to cook the chili in the pot, okay? So, let me go ahead and...
Back button. Learn more. One link. Player. Double tap to hide player controls. 2 to 4 of 4. At Toilet Paperman 4948 moderator. Hello from Granny Hooters. Button. Welcome to live chat. At Toilet Paperman 4948 moderator. Oh, hello friend. Button. At Toilet Paperman 4948.
Yes, hello Toilet Paper Man.
Player. Double tap to bring up player controls.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started here. I have text-to-speech on right now, but I'm going to turn it off. So I'm going to turn y'all around because we're going to go ahead and start with the chili. Let's see here.
8 watching now, 0 likes. Switch camera, button. Front camera, button.
All right, so let me go ahead and bring this down here. And we are going to see if I can do this correctly. Okay. I think we are right where we need to be, right there. Yes, right there. Perfect. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and proceed to pour the chili into a small pan, okay? Yes, we are cheating today. So, let me go ahead and turn this off because I don't need this at the current moment. Hello to those
Talk back off
in the live chat. All right, so I have Great Value chili. I believe this is Great Value chili. I think this is no beans. Yeah, Great Value hot dog chili. Alright, let me go ahead and use the spoon that I'm going to actually stir this with so we can go ahead and scrape everything out. I'm doing this first because I need to stir this and heat this up, and then I can keep this on warm with the lid, and then we'll do the hot dogs. So we're going to be doing everything kind of backwards today. The hot dogs are not going to take long. They're going to be sitting in the air fryer at 400 for 4 minutes. Make sure we take out as much as we can. When we do the after stream munching, I have some really important, I have a big announcement to tell you guys, so, but that's going to come in the second stream, the after stream munching. So stay tuned for that. I have some big news to share with y'all. Alright, I will be right there. Okay, so now we're gonna move everything to the stove. See who's here.
Selected. View button. At Toilet Paperman 4948 moderator. Hello from Granny Hooters. Player. Double tap. At Toilet Paperman 4948 moderator. Oh, big news. Is you father now? Button. In list.
No. Nice try, Toilet Paper Man. I wish. Very funny.
At Toilet Paperman 4948 moderator. Hello from Granny Hooters. Showing.
Did we have other
Yep.
people?
Welcome to live chat. At Toilet Paperman 4000 player. Double. Learn more. Welcome to live chat. At Toilet Paperman 4948 moderator. Oh, hello friend. Button. In. More comments below. Button. Learn more. Player. Double tap to bring up player controls. Not in. Learn more. Showing items 2 to 5. At Toilet Paperman 4948 moderator. Oh, big news. Is you. Player. Double tap. At Toilet Paperman 4948 moderator. Oh, big news. Is you father now? Button. In list. Player. Double tap to bring up player controls. Not in list.
Now, we're going to go ahead and move everything over to the stove. And then we're going to heat this on about a medium heat, but we're going to, once this comes up to a boil, we're going to shut it off because the rule of thumb is once chili boils, you do not let it simmer anymore because it will make a mess all over your stove, and that's not good. All right, so let's bring y'all over here. Go ahead and lift y'all up just a little bit here so that way we can. Kind of see what we're doing here. Once this simmers, we're going to go ahead and shut it off here. Alright, so. Just want to make sure that we don't make a mess all over the stove. Once we see that we have enough, then we'll, excuse me for just a minute. Excuse me. Will this one fit? Yes, this one will fit. Okay, good. That's what I want to use. Alright. I'm going to use that one to keep it warm. But, then we'll move on here, but we want to carefully stir this. Excuse me. Alright. So let's see who's here. If you guys enjoy what you see, please follow my YouTube channel. Thank you.
At Toilet Paperman 4948 moderator. Oh, big news. His new pop. Player. Double. At Toilet Paperman 4000. At Lennon's Kitchen. One watching now. One likes. Not in list.
Yes, well thank you,
Back.
thank you.
Button.
Alright. So No, I'm not gonna be a father, Toilet Paper Man. Nice try, buddy. But something cool. Something cool and something cool. This chili won't take long to heat up. So just stay tuned for that next stream and you'll see what I'm talking about. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and set the air fryer to 400 degrees. Thing fell. Hold on. Okay, make sure that this one doesn't fall. Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna set the air fryer to 400 degrees. Make sure, oh, that chili is bubbling. That's what we did on that. Let me quickly set this air fryer here. $400. Alright. Okay. Alright, so this is actually heating up. That's why I said kinda never turn away from chili. Actually, hot dog chili. see who's here. Hello to whoever else is watching. Please give me a thumbs up. If you like what you see, please subscribe to Lionhead's Kitchen and tap the bell, select the word all to be notified for when I go live or post a new video. And thank you so much. So then we just want to thin out, heat up. That's all I want. Okay, so it seems like this chili is done. This chili is hot enough. So we're going to go ahead and move this over to the side. Cover this up. I'm going to lower this down to real low so that it can stay warm. And I'm going to move this handle here. So now, take this over here. Don't try this at home, y'all, but it is. There you go. Right there. That's good. Okay. Alright. Alright, so the chili is done. The chili is done. Alright, now let me move y'all over here. And we're going to go ahead and start with the hot dogs. I'm going to cook 4 4 hot dogs. 2 for today, and possibly 2 for tomorrow. But I'm only gonna cook 4. But I'm gonna only eat 2. So, right here, I have the Bar S hot dogs. Okay, these are Bar S hot dogs. You know, your eco hot dogs, your economic ones. Okay, I know. Sometimes I don't know why, but I'm not kidding. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the shears and cut a little tiny opening here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the air fryer out. This is technically this is clean, kinda. I think you guys can see that. Alright, there's the counter. There's the basket. Alright. So, she said don't use parchment paper liners. But I'm going to, because I don't want to wash the basket.
Warning over next 5 days. See full forecast for San Antonio.
Alright. Okay. And we're gonna add that here. And we're gonna do 4 hot dogs in the basket. Make sure you guys got a good angle of this. Yes, y'all do. Alright. A little bit more this way. There you go. Perfect. Alright. So, I'm going to do 4 of these. And these are only going to cook up for 4 minutes at 400 degrees. She said, "Don't use these because the parchment paper is it's not light enough." But we're gonna go ahead and but it is heavy enough to carry this, so go ahead and. All right, we're gonna go ahead and 94. Alright, let me put the other hot dogs in bags. We're gonna put the rest of the hot dogs in bags here, or actually in a Ziploc bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that there. Up. Then I'm gonna bring in the We got the ketchup. And then the relish. I don't have mustard. Remember that, guys. I do not have mustard. And, I'm not throwing away. Alright, so I'm gonna do my relish is right behind this. Okay. I'm gonna take the hot dogs out. Alright. So then, the hot dog and the bun itself is gonna go into the thing. Let me show you the buns that I will be using. I'm going to be using these Bimbo buns here. These are Bimbo hot dog buns. Look. Turn this over. These are Bimbo hot dog buns. These are good quality buns here. Alright, so now we're going to pull the hot dogs out. They did kind of partially split open here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the here. Let me show you guys really quick before I, I'm like, why didn't you show me? This is what these look like here. These are semi-cooked a little bit. Gotta take this off the because it was on top of the hot dog buns. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the... Make sure this is on. This is down, not on. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and remove the hot dogs and put them on a plate. These go in now. Alright, so here are the hot dogs. These are the hot dogs that came out of the air fryer. Let's see who's here. See if anybody commented. Let me pull this up.
Phone unlocked. 8:23 p.m. YouTube. YouTube. You. What? 11 a.m. mass. You. YouTube. You. Air fryer chili. Pause video. Button. Showing items 3 to 5 o'clock. Number 1. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard. Player. Learn more. 1. And toilet paperman 4,948. Oh, big news. Is you father now. Button.
Alright, so there you go. Okay, so now I'm actually going to keep using the same parchment paper so that we don't make a mess or we don't waste anymore. But this right here is the hot dogs here. Okay, now all I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and start using 2 of these. And then we're going to put them back in the air fryer. And we're going to toast the buns up for 2 more minutes here.
Arby living with the teacher. Lily after her eye operation. Smart.
Alright. Make sure that we got Alright, so now we got two hot dogs. Here, I want to make sure. So these are Bimbo dogs. Okay, these are Bimbo hot dog buns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put this in the air fryer basket. And then I'm going to put another one, and I'm going to put it in the air fryer basket too. So make sure that these just doesn't split open. Alright, let me show you what they look like. Before I proceed to put them back in the machine. And then it's going to be 400 degrees for 2 more minutes. This is what they look like. And they're in the air fryer. They're going to go in the air fryer at 400 for 2 minutes to toast them up. 94. Alright. The rest of these, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Put it in the microwave. Okay, now I can go ahead and bring the plate that I'm going to serve over. Assemble everything over here. So, go ahead. Bring this over because I'm going to actually assemble the hot dogs over here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I'm going to assemble these. Let me bring this down. Perfect. What I'm doing is I'm toasting the bun. Put this back over there. All right. So here are the hot dogs after they have been cooked in the air. Here, let me show you guys really quick. The end result. Kinda. Here are the buns. These are toasted at 400 degrees with the hot dog for 2 minutes in the air fryer. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and bring this over. Put this one here. And I'm going to put this other one over here. Alright. Okay, now, the way I'm going to do this, hopefully this doesn't tear on me, but I'm going to try my best, is the condiments, other than the chili and the cheese, they're going to go on the side. Because I want the chili and the cheese to go on the top. Normally, I put everything on the top, but just for today's sake, I'm going to put the other condiments on the side. And I'm gonna do this slowly and carefully so that way I don't cause any problems. Alright, once that cools down, I'm gonna go ahead and take it over. Alright, so we got the hot dogs there. Let me see if anybody commented. Yeah.
Learn more. One. Chat break period. Edit box. Player. Double. At Lemon's Kitchen. One watching now. 5 likes.
Hello, hello. Yes, thank you so much. Alright, so now, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully put the condiments on the side. Hopefully the bun doesn't split open. Maybe to make things easier for me, I'm going to remove the hot dog first so that way I can do that. It's going to be for both ones. See, the inside is still nice and soft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the ketchup first, but it's going to go on the bottom. Actually, I'm going to use packaged ketchup. I have plenty of it. I'll be right back. One package per hot dog. So we're gonna do one here. I'm gonna do one here. And mostly what I'm doing is I'm putting all the...
Circle F Harbor 94. Italy idiot goes into dungeons for fails and riches XD.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll do one here. I think I'll do... Then the relish is going to go over the ketchup. Do this carefully here. Open this up here. Make sure that the relish gets in there. And it did. Perfect. I'm going to put this. I'll put this hot dog in there. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other hot dog. I'm going to do 1 pack of ketchup. Now we're just going to try to make a line from the dart from the front to the back. Now it's up to you how much ketchup you want to put in there. The reason why I didn't use the bottled ketchup like I did is because I think that one I may need to get a replacement bottle because it felt kind of off. That's why I didn't use it. Alright, so then we're going to do I'm going to do the same thing to the relish here. I'm going to make a line from the front all the way to the back. Make sure we get the back too. Alright, here we go. Looks like we got it. So we got most of it. We didn't get the middle part, so let me go ahead and do that. Perfect. Most of it's in there. Alright, now we're going to put the hot dog here. It sits on there. Now, I'm going to put the chili on here. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to carefully put the chili on each hot dog. So, let me do that. Let me get the spoon and we'll carefully do this. Make sure we don't want to run this all over my fingers here. All right. All right, there's one chili dog there. And then we're going to do the same thing to this other one. Carefully. Whoop. You know what? Hold on. I gotta do this carefully because there we go. Alright. Let me carefully do this. Okay, this should be good enough. Alright. And then we're gonna put this on there. As it drops on the plate, which is good enough. Alright, then let me cover this up. Then we're gonna add the cheese. Give me just a second. Let me wipe my hands first.
Showing items 4 to 56.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. We got, yeah.
Chat break period. Edit. At Larry the Batman. Hello Lennon, good evening. Button. In list. 6 items.
What? Larry? Hello, Larry. You're the Larry the Batman fan, right? Hello, Larry. I hope you're not a troll. If you are the real Larry the Batman fan, I thought you didn't like me.
Showing items 5, 7, and 7. Chat break period. At Larry the Batman. Why are you calling me baby? I don't like that too. I'm straight. I don't like gay people being gay towards me. It freaks me out. Button. And list. 7 items.
Larry?
Showing items 6, 8, and 8.
Larry? Now's not the time to do that on my YouTube channel, dude, alright? Please keep those comments to yourself, alright?
Showing items 7.
I do not want to talk about drama on this channel, alright? Please. This is not what my channel's for. Alright. So now we have cheese on one and cheese on the other.
At Larry the Batman. This is the real one. Button. Showing items 8 to 10 and 10.
Okay, well, if you want to talk to me about it, we can talk about it in private, alright? I do not want to talk about this on my other channel. And then I have a serious matter to address to you anyways.
At Larry the Batman. Look at the photos. It's the real one. Lennon. Button. Showing items 9 to 11 of 11.
Larry, I'd rather talk about the whole situation with you privately. So you can either message me on Messenger, please, and we can talk about it. But not, please, dude. Alright, anyways. So, there's cheese on both of those. There we go. Perfect. So now we have...
At Larry the Batman. Call me, there was it with Iranian 97, but you still coming to get there, and it was very gay to call me baby, and I don't like that. Button. Showing items 10 to 12 of 12.
Larry.
Showing items 10 to 13 of 13. Player. Double. New message. One link. Button. In list. 13 items. Player. Double tap to bring up player controls. Not. New message. One link. Button. In list. At Larry the Batman. That looks yummy yummy face. Button. In list. 13 items.
Yeah, it's not done. But yeah, look, dude, we can talk about it in private. Can we please talk about it in private? I'm very busy right now doing a stream. Alright. Anyways, guys. So, there's the hot dog. Okay, those are the chili dogs here. I carefully put cheese on them. And that's what we got. Alright? So now...
Showing items 12 to 14 of 14.
Let me bring everything over here. got that. Let me see who commented.
At Larry the Batman Bin. I am not connected to your Facebook channel, Lennon. You have been blocked. Button. In list. 14 items.
Well, then unblock me so we can talk about it in private, dude, alright? Please. I'd rather talk about that in private. I'm doing a stream and you interrupted it, alright? That wasn't very nice. Alright, let me take this to the table.
Showing items 13 to 15 of 15.
Make a cup of ice for the tea, and then we'll proceed.
Bottom sheet. Showing items 1 to 6 of 10.
Oh my goodness.
Rag handle. Button. Not in list. In message. Button. In list. Bottom sheet. At Larry the Batman Bin. Are those cheddar dogs, by the way? Button. In list. 16 items. At Larry the Batman Bin. Don't you feel guilty for the way you've been acting towards me? I really do wish you would stop. Button. In list. 17 items.
Look, Larry, I said if you want to talk about this in private, talk to me in private, all right? Please either stop or get off my channel, all right? I really don't appreciate that. I'm trying to do a live stream and you're over here putting your nose in my stream. Do you not understand that this channel is a drama-free channel? There is no channel, no drama, no negativity on this channel. That goes for everybody in here. There will be no drama, no negativity allowed on Lennon's Kitchen. This channel is supposed to be a safe community for people to come and be happy and enjoy the experience of my live streams and my channel and my community.
Double tap to bring up player controls. At Larry the Batman Bin. Player. At Larry the Batman Bin. Don't you feel guilty for the way you've been acting towards me? Player. Double tap to. At Larry the Batman Bin. Don't you feel guilty for the way you've been acting towards me? I really do wish you would stop. Button. In list. 17 items.
We can talk about this in private, dude, alright? I am trying to do a live stream, and I am trying to get this done in a timely manner. You getting in the way is not helping at all.
Showing items 16 to 18 of 18. Player. At Larry the Batman Bin. Do you not understand that it's wrong to do that, Lennon? What's wrong with you? Button. In list. 18 items.
Larry, get out. I said.
Bottom sheet. Bottom sheet.
I said.
2.
Talk to me in private or get off my channel. You rudely interrupted my live stream. Alright? You already wasted my time on my stream. I really don't appreciate that. This is a drama-free,
Showing item 17.
negativity-free channel.
Player. At Larry the Batman Bin. Batman gives you look of triumph. Button. In list. 19 items.
Larry, unblock me from Facebook and talk to me in private, alright? That's all I gotta say. Now you just wasted my time. Thank you so much. Alright, guys. I'm so sorry for that outburst. But there's this person that I have been having that going back and forth with for the past several weeks. Anyways, guys, here's the hot dogs. These were cooked in the air fryer at 400 degrees for 4 minutes, preheated, and then placed in the buns, and then cooked at the air fryer for 400 degrees for 2 more minutes, and the buns on the top get toasted, and the hot dog actually cook even more. On the bottom is relish and ketchup. I don't have mustard. And then we have chili and cheese. Chili I heated on the stove, and then you go your regular cheese. Potato chips. And let me get the tea out. So that way we can go ahead and finish the stream, and so I can move on to the next one. Larry, that was very disrespectful, dude. I was trying to do a live stream, and you ruined the mood.
22 of 22.
You ruined my mood.
At Larry the Batman Pin. You still got a roach on the countertop. Button. In list. 20. You message.
Thank you,
At Larry
Larry.
the Batman Pin. You still got a roach on the You message. At Larry the Batman Pin. You still got a roach on the countertop. Button. In. At Larry the Batman Pin. You got a roach there, Lennon. Button. In list. 22 on. At Larry the Batman Pin.
Yes, Larry. Thank you, Larry, for addressing the problem, Larry.
This message is held for review. Button.
Thank you, Larry. I'm aware of the situations that I'm going through, Larry. I will address everybody the outcome later. Alright, and then we're gonna do ice peach tea. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do this right here. Let me get the tea. I'll do peach tea. This is the peach tea that we're going to be using. It's the AGB Ready to Drink Peach Tea. Alright, there we go. And guys, just like that. There we go. There's one more look at the dinner here. We got the chips, the chili cheese dogs, and the tea. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for the next stream coming up soon. Bye-bye everybody.
Talk back on. Okay, button, window.